Okay, so here is the poll in chat right now. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, 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 everyone. Get your votes in. Remember, you can vote for up to 6. So you're voting for up to 6 of these choices. I'm going to give you a minute from now. So get your votes in. Oops, that's Firefox, that's not Chrome. Fortunately, my tabs are hidden behind my microphone. There they are. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Up to 6. And what we're going to do is we're going to run down this list in order. And if it's a random choice, I'll just do a coin flip or something to choose which, if there are ties. Get your votes in. In fact, I will make this a 2-minute vote because there are still votes coming in. So 2 minutes. You've had 40 seconds. I still have tea. Result. Get your votes in. One minute remaining. 1 minute. Vote, vote, vote. The link to the poll is in chat. Get your votes in. 50 seconds. You have up to 6 choices. 6 choices. Is it good tea? It was a little bit overbrewed. Bit of a kick to it. I thought Californian Girls might be up there. Legalize It isn't, though. Not very many of you are supporting free proliferation of alcohol. 15. 10. 5. Okay, poll is closed. I don't think there's actually a way that I can close it, can I? Okay, poll is closed. So, Workshop of the Wasteland came in first place with 12% of the vote. Then we have Californian Girls in second place with 10.4%. We have Support the Guard in third with 10.1%. Wastelander Scholars 9.4%. Welcome Immigrants 9.1%. Trade with Reno 8.5%. New Entertainment 7.8%. Legalize It 7.8%. Joint with New Entertainment. New Generation 7.5, Let the Super Mutants In 7.1, Condemn the Garrison 6.2, and then the Mutant Threat with 3.2. So top of the list is going to be the Workshop of the Wasteland. Lynette's Peace and Prosperity is nothing to sneer at. Let the Californians die for the Mojave, or spend their lives shoveling Brahmin dung. We will build a utopia. Quite like that system. It's a cool system. I enjoyed this. Meanwhile, scavengers are still being set up. Construction is still ongoing, slowly but surely. Oh, hang on. Are we building up Vault City? Because if we are, Workshop of the Wastes, I think, comes with infrastructure. It does. So there's actually no need to do this. Ohm's Law, research complete. Then let's go and get combat language, because we completely missed that one last time. The Cause declared war on the Yakima Nation. The Cause declared war on the Washington Brotherhood. That is a really early war. And because of that, I think the Washington Brotherhood's screwed. I think this might actually be the death of the Washington Brotherhood. We didn't see it last time, but I think we're about to see it here. So the Cause is going to be the one that's up against the Troll Warren. Welcomed refugees. Stability goes down, power armor, tech research goes up, infantry weapon research goes up. Production efficiency growth goes up. NCR garrison, of course. The marvels of the city. Okay, next up we've got Californian Girls. For all of its flaws, the NCR is the most successful state in the wasteland. Would you prefer to align with the people who are literally called bone dancers, or the techno knights of the Lost Hills? No, let us celebrate our ties with the largest civilization in the wastes. This is going to give us a bunch of money, and also some rare materials. These are all 15 days. Yes. Okay. For some reason I thought some of them were shorter. Meanwhile, looks like our armies are done training. And can you upgrade? No, you don't have enough points yet. Very, very close though. Business favour, what's that do? Far better things to spend our political power on. Speaking of which, what do we have? Dweller Edmund, frontline operative, attack and defense, spy master, reconnaissance, decryption, frontline or frontier runner, non-combat out of supply and supply consumption. That's quite nice. No researcher, no chiefs. Oh no, Vault-Tec security, organization training time, Vault defender, entrenchment defense and entrenchment speed. Vault-Tec engineer. Free repair plus 40. Nice. Wait, we didn't get Gecko Gordon. No, we didn't. Citizen Grachi, political power and stability. Dweller Nigel. Crucible Bob, stability, war support. Dweller Donald, experienced soldier losses. Cyril, stability. Festus, appeal to refugees and industrial specialization. And I don't think these are any different. Okay. Do you have enough robots to build a division yet? I doubt it. We have 7. And it currently requires 75. So no. Okay, Californian Girls is almost ready. There it is. Alright, next up we have got Support the Guard. If we expel the Californian tyranny, we'll need to stand up for ourselves. We shall always have the guard we shall always be on guard for you, which gives us the building slots and the arms. Workshop, which is good. So we got both of the long-term defences. The gap in the front line is a strategy so fun, so mind-bogglingly revolutionary that you mortals can't comprehend it. Trust Mordred. He knows what he's doing, absolutely. I'm going to lull them into a false sense of security, and then BAM! We win. And that's just the way it's going to go. True story. Our friends to the south. Aaron Kimball agreed to visit Vault City and threw his support behind First Citizen Lynette. Aaron Kimball's stirring speech before a council banquet over a glass of Sinethol in the importance of our economic ties reminded us that whatever our differences, our support for the rule of law and order brings us together. Far better fate than that blows us apart. So we gain political power and tolerance for the old guard party. Okie dokie. Political power done. Free folk declared war on for Sang. Navarro territories declared war on free folk, and that is the Navarro territory civil war. Now, what do I need to do? I need to... Vault-Tec engineer was construction speed. He is very good. We can't change you because war support's too low by quite a bit. We could use production policies. And I think I will for the infrastructure construction. Servant allocation center. We can always replace it with like one of the robot things later. What is a tank but an above ground ship? I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, support the guard is done. Next up we have got Wastelander Scholars. Wastelander Scholars, there they are. Although we are the smartest people in the Waste, there are just so many Wastelanders that some of them might rival our brilliance. We gained some industry tech for this. And we gained a free military factory, which I think I'm going to put onto robot construction. Hark, I see Swedish Mordred. Indeed. Hello. And Vault City is ready to upgrade again. We do need some more political power to do that. Reclamation Authority. First Citizen Lynette has decided to construct a Reclamation Authority devoted to promoting scavenging in the wasteland. This will give our nation expertise in scouring the wastes. I think I would like to send out some manual prospectors, seeing as I don't know what cars are. Or even bikes. Off you go. Ouroboros declared war on old bones. One more tick. One more day. Come on. There it is. Let's get you up to level 5. How's our Vault doing? Vault's doing good. Having what is probably one of my favourite ways of doing politics. This is such a cool system, especially with the poll with the ranking. Glad I thought of that. Economic growth within Vault City. Trade and commerce has expanded in Vault City. Excellent. And we also got our Wastelander Scholars, so next up we have got Welcome the Immigrants. Maya is far from the only immigrant to make Vault City a better place. Who could forget the resident of Vault 13 who served as the captain of the guard? We must welcome the best and the brightest to our utopia. And then when is this one available? 1st of July 2275. So we've still got like 3 months. Are we actually just going to get all of them? 3 months would be 6 choices. No, not quite. I don't think I ever want to do that. And political bribes. Means cheaper economy law changes. But I can't do that until war support's higher anyway. Their economy. Oh! So this is what they gain. So we gain construction speed, research speed, factory output, dockyard output. We give up a little bit of intelligence, however, their civilian industry and military industry goes down. and they technically count as our overlord for trade. Let's see how that works. Workers needed, combat language done. Now we are ahead of time on this. And I do kind of feel like I'd like to get the extra population. Going for the construction speed's too far ahead of time, but this isn't. So let's go and get the seed selection going now. That's going to use up our 50% bonus, but that's fine. I think I'm also going to work on glider because I would like to get some air power, though it's not going to be the cornerstone of my strategy like it was with the NCR. And there we go, the immigrants have been welcomed. Next up, we've got trade with Reno. Vault City has traditionally spurned New Reno. There are some fine people there, even if they need to be saved from their decadent ways. There's no reason to think that they are subhuman. And we are ready with another city guard. Here we go. Deploy.
Hey.
Add you to the army. Make sure you are drilled. And there we go, the last gap is filled. See? My cunning plan has come to fruition. We're about to do another trade thing. So we've got New Canaan. We should also get one to New Reno. Shell's army declared war on carbon. Okie dokie. Hokey cokey. And that's the big fight in the south, and then also Snowmads up here in the north. Mad Trains versus the Snowmads. Snowmads, I get it. I thought it was mad because mad, but I don't think it is. I think it's because they're nomads, but they're in the snow. Hence, snowmads. Okay, so we got basic support equipment. Unfortunately, all of these are ahead of time, so we can't do any of that. We could do scout kit for special forces equipment, but now that we're doing robots, I don't think we're actually going to use special forces now. Let's go for travel time reduction. I mean, we may as well research it just so we have it. In fact, almost certainly we're going to use power armor instead. Trade with Reno. Done. Alright, next up, after trade with Reno, we have got new entertainment. Although criticisms by some of our youth that Vault City is designed for octogenarians are unfair, one way to beat Mayor is to promise more freedom of expression. Quite like some of those comics when I studied abroad. Gain stability, I mean, that's never a bad thing. Really want to see Sisters of Steel. Do you have any interest in them? Yeah. Sisters of Steel are from Montana, right? So the thing I'm waiting for is I think there just needs to be more content up here. Want more of these guys at their focus trees, particularly the Kingdom of Manitoba. Sisters of Steel. Do they actually have a focus tree yet? Yes. Heaven's Gate declared war on Highchapel. So the Sisters of Steel are actually what used to be Montana chapter. So they have actually flipped. That's why, yeah, Honor's in charge instead of Patroclus. This could so have their own thing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Part of New Vegas. Ah, it's such a waste. Let boomers have their day. Give them North Passage or something. New Vegas has still got Jacobstown. I don't think that New Vegas needs to be that big. Just have a very tall... I mean, that's basically what they are anyway. Give me my boomers, Old World Blues, please! Fusang have done a naval invasion? They almost lost their capital. Navarro territories may lose this. I forget, do these guys have focus trees? Fusang does not. Alright, tribal reformation. I thought that was saying become less tribal. You're also tribal. And Navarro territories are colonists, settlers, whatever they're called. Fair enough. New entertainment. What's after that? Legalize it. The council has long banned alcohol from the city, but there is nothing wrong with vice and moderation. And in fact, some rumours say members of the council indulge on the side. If it's good enough for them, it's bad enough for you. We'll gain a bunch of bottle caps for this. It'll be interesting to see what happens after this. I'm very curious, I must admit. And also, are we going to have time for another one? We might. Not sure that we're necessarily meant to, but I feel like we might. Kind of interesting if it automatically gets cancelled because the timer runs out. Ah, see, yeah, this is always false, so it's going to automatically trigger. So no, I don't think we will get another. How's a robot stockpiled? We have 75. Very unlikely. We have got... oh no, 53. It's more than I thought. We could start training one. Legalize it. It's done. Yeah, it's going to be 4 or 5 days, depending on whether June's a 30 or 31 day month. I can never remember. Well, I'm going to click on New Generation. I don't think it will get through, though. If it does, then I'll read the description. If it doesn't, then I won't bother. Troll Warren took 2 states. Carcass Walkers are dead. There's June 30th. There's the 1st. Evening of the selection. Maya's insistence to involve the regular citizens in this year's selection for the first citizen has made this a way longer process than it usually is. Normally, the decision is made reasonably quickly and away from the public eye in this council building by a unanimous vote. By an ununanimous... oh no, unanimous vote from the council members. No public speeches, no trying to get the average citizen behind you. And while the council will still have the final word in the decision, Maya got his will and the decision will be heavily influenced by public opinion. Half a year after the announcement of the year's election, it is time for the council to convene. And the votes are in. The result. Even though Maya's insistence the people would want change, they are clearly very comfortable with the current situation. This was proven when Lynette was appointed for a second term as the first citizen of Vault City. She gave a short speech in the downtown park area, thanking her supporters and giving promises of the great things of Vault City in the future. 5 more years! So old guards, stay in power. So a new direction is locked. Expel the NTR is still possible. Because it was one of our things in the manifesto. Wait, we still get this? Surely that gets cancelled. It does. If it wasn't for the NTR intervention, it would have been 50-50. It was flipping close. Okay, second term. So long time coming. Cities of Tomorrow. Off-map civilian workshops. That sounds amazing. Or Vault City gets more production stuff. So shared interest requires the Shield of Nevada. That's the only way that it combines. It kind of looks like we have to expel the NTR garrison. I'm a little bit surprised that this isn't a question. Yeah, I know we need more civilian workshops. I'm just looking what the opportunities are. And very interestingly, expel the NTR garrison doesn't actually connect to this tree at all, whereas here it does. Requires is a member of the NTR. Okay, so that's still a choice. Apparently. Well, I still think that we need to get those civilian factories first. So let's do the amenities exports. By promoting free enterprise through social planning, our workers have increased exports through the wasteland. For the first time, new Pip-Boys are being sold in California's market. Pip-Boys, eh? Interesting. Daft Woolly, thank you very much for the follow, and to the Librarian, thank you also for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Let's see, what else we got? Renvar, thank you very much for the follow. Arcad, coming in with a 10-month resub. I think I already acknowledged that one. Sindrin, however, I did not. Coming in with a 34-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Sindrin. Someone once asked me what the 9th letter of the alphabet was. It was a complete guess, but I was right.